So let me tell you what happened. I was about to write about it in a journal. Now I think there is so much to yap. I need to say it out loud for it to make sense first. So let us get straight into it. I saw a dream. It was around 2 weeks ago. The funny thing about it that I figured out that it sparked some kind of like the program that I used to run that I trying to get away from. It's triggered the same behavior of me. I thought it was just surface level, even though I was struggling, like I've mentioned it in the last video. I was struggling for a few days. I thought I came out of it. I meditated, I felt better. Then I would I fall into it again, and I didn't know what it was. And I wish I could show you my gallery. That would make so much sense. So basically, if I would zoom out like that, and I'll tell you that this April, it's like full photos of myself, only myself, and maybe 2 photos max of someone else. I have this little addiction. It's not an addiction, it's a pattern that I used to run for a long time. I get obsessive with things, with like TV shows, mostly TV shows or like movies. When I came to this journey of trying to live as my higher self, I realized that a lot of my energy were going into these obsessions. Were going like a lot of time and energy were spent on thinking about like the imaginary narratives that includes those people, and I was thinking a lot about someone else's life. The second thing is, it gave me so much good emotions, like this dopamine from when you watch something that you really like, which nothing bad about it, but as I said, it's obsessive. Watching the same thing over and over again, and then I just was thinking a lot about things at the different periods, different things. And I was getting out of it for the last couple of months. I made like a dopamine detox when I didn't watch any TV shows or movies that I waste a lot of energy on, which instead should be going into my life. So I've done that. I struggled with it for a couple of, since January, the last time I had an obsession. And after that, I was pretty much good at going easy on that, like cutting off social media, cutting off any media usage, and I came to understanding that it went quite well by my gallery on my phone. 20% of my photos is photos of me, my friends, my family, and like 80% of the celebrities that I'm in love with. That is my gallery. Since I stopped that, my gallery looked pretty much with my own life. Maybe like 20% of celebrities I'm in love with and 80% of my life. It's me, it's my cat, it's my house. It's boring. Last week I was coming into my gallery and checking it out. I was just like, all of a sudden it became very interesting. I wonder why. When I was sitting down and actually thinking back on what could have started it, I remembered this dream. In this dream, I saw obsession figure that before that, almost released it already. I went easy, I forgot. And then the dream came, the obsession figure appeared, and I had conversation sort of situation. It was just this old excitement came in again. Well, my mistake was that I overlooked it. I thought it didn't matter or anything. And now that I look in my gallery and just oh my god, since this exact day, my gallery been looking like not my own life. Why I feel missing out again, why I feel disappointed again, why I feel like something's not complete again. All of those bad emotions. I was feeling them on and off, and I worked out a lot of things, and they definitely were very, very helpful and very necessary. But just this one thing that I came back to, because I remember I told you in last video I was watching movie after video after movie after video. It continued this way. Now that I caught myself, that my subconscious through the dream pushed me back into the old programming, I would love to say yesterday that I came out of the down mood, of the like bad mood or weary situation that I was in. I thought I came out of it yesterday. I feel the same. It's very weird headspace. I don't know how to explain it. In my grandma's village today. The whole ride here, even though I was listening to my music, ride was a little bit not so good, but then I've got a little bit, it got a little better. Right now I went for a walk and it's so peaceful here. It's 1 hour drive from the city, so it's like full on village countryside, and it's so peaceful, and I think that heals me. But I really would like to work out whatever I need to work out within my head, because I feel, I don't know, maybe it's like the integration phase right now happening, because I don't feel like my past self, I don't feel like my new self either, and it hurts. A lot of unpleasant emotions coming up, very sad emotions. Like yesterday I cried 4 times out of blue, like 4 times. It's too much to cry out of blue. No, I think 5 times I cried before bed too. That's not normal, but I guess it's fine. We need to work it out, whatever is coming up. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm ready for the trip. It's just a shift that I need to went through before going there. We'll be going there anyway. Okay, let's come to a little conclusion. What was happening with me those days? Despite I came to many different realizations, or I went through different clearings, I think the major key thing that was here is that it was a pre-departure time, and instead of having a nice anticipation before the vacation, basically, my subconscious was looking for ways to distract me and distract me from anxiety, but basically when I realized that I don't really have that much anxiety about coming to the trip, it basically was distracting me from feeling good, from feeling happiness. And today I'm leaving in the evening, and yesterday I sat like that and I was just thinking to myself, I play the music that associates with me with the place that I'm gonna go to. Just like, oh my god, like in 2 days I'm gonna be there. I planned this vacation for half a year and now it's so close and I'm gonna be there. I wanted to be for so long, and I'm gonna listen this music, not here where I live and where I'm supposed to listen to this music. And I felt such a release because I'm just like, wait a minute, why am I not happy? Why am I not excited? So it's a little weird because I know if you watched my previous videos, you saw me going through the same thing before the road trip I went to. And you're like, well, it's stupid, it's probably, you were like, at the beginning, you were like, well, it's this, and that. And yeah, I do think that from the observer state it gets much more obvious than it actually in your head. But I'm really glad that it's a second day where I feel relieved, where I feel accepted, like I accepted my emotions. I wasn't pushing them away anymore, just like, okay, if you feel something, it's fine, you feel it, but it doesn't matter. Because your main emotion is that you're happy going for the trip, and everything else that comes up is just like it's just overlapped, lingered, something else. It doesn't have to be that big of a thing, but also you don't close your eyes to it. You don't go blind to them because they're gonna stick if you don't acknowledge them. So I acknowledged them, whatever I had. I'm grateful for all the realizations I came to that I written down in my journal and I talked to you. But most important thing, that it's not that big of a deal. It always gets easier when it looks easier when you think. And yeah, just because your brain got used to having the programs of like emotions that go in the same package, like if you have this upcoming circumstance, you're gonna have this package of emotions, and it's a program in the head, and it doesn't have to be the number one thing, the number one priority. Your number one priority can be being peaceful and happy and safe. Because when you're peaceful and happy, everything more safer for you, because you open, you see things around you, you not narrowed your glance and etc. It should be somewhat a very beautiful video because the place I'm going to is amazing. I think I never was there. Hope this video sparked some conversation in your head and made you look into your reactions more closely and decide whether you want to feel this way or not. Thank you for watching this video.